Okay folks, the next one is how to add the full press release itself. And this will conclude section 1 with 4 videos, as you can see right here. The 4th being recorded right now. We're not going to add albums or anything. We're going to get some people to clean all that up, hopefully from Fiverr. But now we're going to show you how to put the press release in. Okay? So, add news. So you go back here to this page, right? And sometimes you want to go up here and just clean that crap out. Like, leave the gauntlet up, and we'll go home with it, though, right? And so we were at the home page, and then Mike Orlando's official website can go down. The admin dashboard's here, and we've got the source material here. So, news. Add news. Add news. Okay, the first thing you do is go to M. Why? Mike Orlando. So I type in M-I-K-E, and I got to go all the way to Mike Orlando. There's 2 of them. Why are there 2 of them? Because I did a double entry. Hopefully the second one is the one that has the photog. It's not, so let's continue. So we are not going to do that. We're going to add a different photo. Let's just go straight to the. This would, well, actually, what we'll do is we'll go to another band. We'll start it over and do it the right way. So close, add news. We'll go back from that to picking the band. And we're going to go to Mike Orlando, the first one. Submit. Okay, there's the photography that we put in. That's actually the first one without the bio. The second one is going to have no photography and the bio. But, you know, this is a tutorial, so don't get too hung up on all this stuff. I mean, there is not a website out there with 10 million lines like this. More than 10 million lines of code that doesn't have an error every million. I mean, that's really small too. So we're gonna feature this. No, we'll go no section, not top news, and then tag it. What's we gonna tag this as? Well, it doesn't have to be tagged as anything because it's not a review, it's not a tour, it's not a show review, it's not an album review, none of those things. So we'll just leave it as Mike. Mike's last name I've already forgotten. Founder Mike Orlando. How the fuck do I forget Disney World? Mike Orlando. So I'm going to put his name in first. Where's he from? I don't know, but that would be a good second tag. He's with the band Adrenaline Mob, and this record is called Burn, I believe, and the name of the song is Sonic Stump Instrumental DVD live in studio. So copy, back over here. Okay, so we'll put that down there. I always do the tags first to get all that crap out of the way. And that's that. Okay, don't submit it. Okay, now we're going to get a headline. Paste this in. Burn, all caps. We have limited text editing capability, but that's being fixed too with a full-blown bold, all that. One of those editors where you can put anchor tags in and all that fun stuff. Burn. Okay. And captions are optional, but I'm going to put one in here. Mike Orlando is an anchor is a Anchor Axeman. Axeman is guitar man, for those of you who don't know that. Sorry if I'm too remedial. Here's an Anchor Axeman for Adrenaline Mob. Okay. Let's change this to a little bit more compelling. Mike Orlando. Let's do that. And Anchor Axeman. Adrenaline Mob releases a single from his forthcoming DVD of live in studio instruments. You have a lot of people doing this kind of thing just at this point in the year. People doing their own unmitigated, authentic way of playing, stuff like that. Mike Orlando, an Anchor Axeman for Adrenaline Mob, releases a single from his forthcoming DVD of live in-studio instrumentals. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to do the full article. Before we do the full article, we got this picture here. Let's go back to the press release. This is going to be the shortest article in the history of anything. So we're going to do this first. From Brazil. Burn features Aquiles Priester, Junior Carelli, and Fernando Casada. Shaman Nocturnal on bass. Can you help get the word out? No, that's not going to go in there, but don't worry about it for now. Go ahead and copy that. Shut that. Back to here. Here. What's going on here? Okay. So what we got here is this. You guys can see that that is not an article. So let me use this. See if I can get it down far enough to skirt that wraparound part. And then we're going to put the DVD in. Now this is how that's done, folks. It's real freaking simple. Okay, so let's go here, right? Oh, here's the friggin' press release. I always forget that. Oh man, that should have been the picture. Well, we can always change it. Everything can be changed. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Renowned guitar master, Adrenaline Mob, originally. Let's see if there's anything below it. The live in studio performance was filmed. Blah, blah, blah. And the tracks. Copy. Okay, so we're gonna put that in. So we add news and credits at the bottom will be just fine. We'll just go boom, paste in that stuff. And we'll put room. We're going to take this, leave this back. Well, we'll back it up a little bit. Then we'll go to Adrenaline Mob. Boom, boom, boom. Play that video. Sorry. Hold on. Sonic Stomp. Okay, so that's his band. Mike Orlando, Sonic Stomp. As you can see, the man is no slouch. He's shredding like a maniac, and I'm sure that this is a very good video, but let's show you how to put it in the story. Copy embed code. Sometimes this is fluky with our new interface, so just beware that occasionally we will run into He's got guests on the recorded tracks to El Perro, Twisted Sister, Adrenaline Mob, John McFuso, TNT, Yngwie Malmsteen, James LeBrie, Steve Tobin, Pete Steele's Carnivore. Okay. Down. Drums. Okay. On drums. Okay, so they got a percussionist and keyboards and bass. Okay. I'll go ahead and stick this in there. Do a little separation here. Oh yeah, I always have to go overboard, I guess. And then take this out because we don't want them to read the note from the publicist to the press. Now, did you see what I did there? Where it is? Oh, I must have. Here it is. Here's the video. All you do is right-click on it, copy embed code, go back to the thing, and stick the embed code right here. It'll separate. It'll make room for itself. And sometimes this gets hosed up by putting an href anchor tag in where it shouldn't be. I'll just show you how to fix that. There's just a real simple way. We're submitting it first. SQL syntax is the manual that corresponds to MySQL Server Live in Studio, quote, 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 no, at line 2. Okay. So we got an error. Oh, God. I hate this. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll explain the error, but I don't want to keep you guys here wasting tape. There he is. Just put this in now, just so we have it in. That stuff happens. I think it has to do with. Okay, so folks, you see here that I hit add another story after I corrected those goofy little errors, and still may not be done. And don't click here to view. I go to the gauntlet and refresh it. So there's Mike Orlando. When we click on him now, see, he takes over that lead's position, but he won't stay there. As you can see, once again, we've run into a problem with our embedding. So what we do is we go back to add news, and we go back again, back again, back again. Back again, back again, back again. Sorry, folks. But you want to get all the way back till you see these menu items, news, concert, bands, blah, 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 blah. So approve news, edit news. And here is Mike Orlando, Adrenaline Mob, release burn, edit. So we got to see what we can fix here. Now folks, I am going to fix this by hand, but what you would do is you would just go ahead, go back into the embed code, copy another one, paste it right over the top of this, and it should work. Trust me, it should work. If it doesn't work, then what it has to look like, paste another one below it, and then make sure that this one looks like that exactly, and try it again. I'm sorry for these confusing things. If it doesn't work a third time, you send me an email and say, put the freaking embedded code into Mike Orlando's post. Okay, iframe width is 123 height. Okay, we don't want it that wide because we got 600 pixels here on this narrow screen, if you can see, from here to here. And we've got plans for these gutters over here. Okay, so we're going to go 600. Try to stay in the ratio. That would be, feel free to use these same numbers. 444. Oops. 444. Source equals. Okay, we don't have an A open there like that. An href is a anchor tag, so we take that out and take out. So source equals https YouTube. And then there's a second version of it for some reason that got copied in. And this is because of something we did to try and detect and not have to enter any tagging ourselves. It was all part of a project to detect HTML and render it properly. But where we ran into trouble was where we didn't want that to happen. It would overwrite it anyway. So that's why we ended up with this goofiness. But let's see what we can get here now. Submit. Okay, and we'll go back and look at Mike Orlando, and we'll, boom. Okay, there's the embedded deal, and it starts from the beginning. It's right there in the news article. Enjoy that video, folks. This is a post. This is Ken, and this is section 1. Please tell me, send me a note. How many press releases would you like? And remember, the key here is if something gets hosed up, call, write, text, whatever it takes to get a hold of me, so that I can remedy that. Now, remember this, okay? There's no big deals at the Gauntlet, if that makes any sense. In other words, a big deal is like, oh my God, I screwed it up. Ah! There are some sheets where you will run into people that just flip out. Look, the internet marketplace for this is in the trillions, and we really can't fail. I mean, if right now we've been rendering this in real time, so it's been changing on the internet, but okay. But it doesn't matter because is it really worth it to get bent out of shape about something we can't do anything about half the time? So if you don't even get a hold of me that day, it's okay. I mean, we have had every single blog out there, every single website out there has had big Picasso messes in the middle of their site at times, and it's not people have become comfortable knowing that there's just something going on from that webmaster, which is not me. We're going to be getting one of those as well, but or someone who wants to be the webmaster can be, I guess. But there's not anything here that is too big of a deal to ever be stressed, lose sleep, freak out. The only thing you have to do is if something's happened, is just leave word somewhere so that it gets to me, or somebody who can remedy it. Jason is the other person. And if I'm out on some sort of vacation or something, which would be a rare treat, I haven't had one of those in 14 years. And if you want to know what that number means, that's the number of years I've had. Shit, it's been 16 years. The number of years I've had a child, pardon my French, but I am 100% French, so I guess I can say that. No one has the right to do that, but I will be profane from time to time, and it's just a bad habit. I'm trying to correct it, but thanks for joining Section 4. We need everyone that wants to be a contributing author to go through these exercises, except for some of the people here who came over already authors for other publications, extremely experienced. They'll need to really go through the gyrations. They can just skim and see what goes where and figure it out. Again, there is never a reason to get stressed out, angry, pissed off, unless you're getting upset with one of our competitors, such as Blabbermouth. Actually, Blabbermouth's not so bad anymore. Now Loudwire's trying to do a lot of the same things we're doing, but they don't know everything out of our sleeves, so please do not tell. And they don't pay for writers. You're still the only one that I can think of in the United States, with the exception of, I think, some Brave Words, Bloody Knuckles might be paying, and oh yes, the other one that's paying is called Blood Rock. They're really small, but I'm going to see if they want to put a show on our TV station of some kind. So that's all for now. The next thing we'll do is cover how to post photography. There's a number of ways to do that, and we'll also talk about how to post video to the multiple video outlets, how to make sure that your article gets recognition in social media, as soon as we develop that. But it's not going to be very tough. It's going to be quite easy to get the social media stuff done. So stay tuned, and here we go. Off. Call me if you need anything. 816-309-6462, or text or write. Tonight you can go. I said tonight you can go all the way to midnight. We might even try later, but if I don't answer, it's not a problem that you called late. Never worry about that either. Unless you're getting up early in the morning, that's not very healthy for you, but you do what you got to do if you want to. Okay, so thanks everybody. We're glad to have another crew of writers on board. Stay tuned for more tutorials, and sorry about the rambling and bambling. That's one of my weak spots. I'm seeing professional help about this, so hopefully we can get this on the run. But anyway, have a good evening, everyone. Take care.